Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Now, here we got a special show for you. Listen, we all came from different cultures, right? Most of us, I mean, like I will say, unless you were born here, but you still have some, connection back to somewhere in the world, right? From different countries. So, I myself, like personally involved in traditional sports and game research fields. I'm an academician, teach at Boise State University as a professor. So part of my, research field is traditional sports and game, preserving the traditional sports and game and then promoting traditional sports and game. In the last almost over a decade, I've been involved in traditional sports and game, not only just in the research field, but also in the applications and the social activities. One of the traditional sports I grew up doing is probably this. You have the similar concept too in your culture. It's about wrestling. So traditional wrestling is very common in Turkey, in our cultures. We have different type of wrestling. You probably heard it's oil wrestling. Oil wrestling is like a Greek style originally, but it's very common in western part of Turkey and Balkans and Eastern Europe. But the one you see right on me and on my friend is called kısmet. This is like a uniform to wear in Karakucak wrestling, which is like very common in the central Turkey most of the time. Okay, so I grew up with this one. Later on, I wrestled Olympic wrestling. They made my way all the way to the Turkish national team. I'm proud to represent my country all over the world, including World Championships. So here we are at this moment. We're gonna we prepared a special demonstration for you. We're gonna show you like a few actions, how the Karakucak wrestling takes place, what are the rituals and concepts in it. And if you are from like a Persian and Pakistan or so, you have some Pahlawani and some other Kabardin wrestling in that part of the world too. It's very common wrestling around the world. My friend Hassan is from Benin. How many of you know where Benin is? Benin. Where is Benin? Africa, yeah. West Africa, West Africa. So he's here to help us out today, and we're gonna do like a first. We're gonna play like special music. Most of the time, traditional sports start with the, motivational music.
Excuse me, God, is that the prize?
Huh?
Is that the prize?
What prize?
The music.
What do you mean prize?
The music.
Oh, just be patient, okay? It's not a prize. It's called Köroğlu music. Okay, so it's called Köroğlu music. Okay, so we're gonna play that music. You got that one? Okay, we give you a little bit of beat on that. Listen. Play. It's that drum and flute. You can sort of imagine. It's very motivational in our culture, especially for traditional wrestlers. Okay, we're gonna do that one. So let's let you listen to the music for a while. Okay, now we stop there. So it's just like a little bit, it's about 3-minute music. But now it's time to wrestle. You guys ready? Okay. Listen. Listen. Now, wrestling is about like takedown, right? It's like very much the same thing. The traditional wrestling we have here, try to get your opponent on his back. That's pretty much, when you get your opponent on his back, put him on his back, you win the match. Okay? So once he goes like this, once you get your opponent like that on his back, you basically win. He can fight, he can stay on his knees, he can stay on his belly, and he can still in a fight, try to escape from the bottom. But if he goes on his back, he loses. My goal is to put him on his back, okay? Just like basic, simple rule. Okay, now of course that starts on our feet. We're gonna do a little bit of like the demonstration. It's called Pesher. That's like a warm, you can say that that's a warm up for wrestling. So we're gonna do that one a little bit, okay? It starts like this, announcer come on and then announce the wrestlers like this, and both of us tie hands, and then like the announcer or let you go do your warm up, and that's about like 2 minutes or so with that music, and then match starts. So we play the music. We're gonna do like a warm up ritual. You're gonna see that one. We're gonna do the come in. So usually you face that way, and then you're gonna go that way. Actually, we go the same direction. You gotta take a piece of okay, wait. I forgot to mention. Turn 1 second. Wrestling usually you just wave the hands, but upper body, you're just gonna have to like a bare skin. You're gonna have to wrestle, okay? So we're gonna take the t-shirt off.
Ew! Ew!
Okay, now, hey. All right, so. Yeah, you gotta get together. Hey, you're not gonna bump it up. Hey, give us some motivation, guys. Come on, give us some motivation, right? Good job. All right. So, come here, okay? We'll do like this. We're gonna go that way first. We're gonna do like a push up. We're working up right here. Turn it up. We're going again. Okay, that's pretty much like warm up. So we got that's the warm up. So we're ready to wrestle now. We're gonna shake hands. Ready to play. Hey, be quiet. Come on. Get up. I pick you up. Listen. How do you like that one? That's a tough one, right? Yeah. We got one more. We got one more style of traditional sport for you. Hold on. Yeah, we'll put you. Now hold on. We have one more traditional sport for you. You gotta move around.
I'll move around.
You gotta move around.
Is that a jacket?
Okay, let me tell you about this one. Let me tell you about this sport. Earlier one you saw is called Karakucak Wresting. Where I am from, it's called Karakucak. Karakucak Wrestling in that part of Turkey, mostly central Turkey, is very famous. The one we're gonna show you right now is called Above Wrestling, which is like very common traditional sport in Hatay and Antep, northern part of Syria. This wrestling is like very popular. It's like a judo, but I will show you a few basic rules first. As you see, we have this jacket. It's very like a hard one. It's like a judo gear or jiu-jitsu gear if you have practiced that one. So you gotta grab the belt. So you're gonna have to hold the belt and compete. In this wrestling, once you hit the ground, it's over, you lose. So you're gonna have to keep your hands not only on the belt, but also try to stay on your feet. Musa, understand? Listen, I see I'm still talking. Okay, so there's a lot of leg trick. There's a lot of leg trick. Leg trick you can do. Like a lot of trick you can utilize. Okay. So I'm gonna put my belt on. This is like a basic. It's like a strong material. You put it around your belt.
Koş. Şuna bak. Beni açmıştı bu adam.
Okay. Now we got the motivational music going on. So again, you do the again, music might vary from sports to sports, from region to region. The motivational song. So now you got Yaya, who's playing back there. So okay, now stay here, guys, with me. Thank you. Now we're gonna show you how to do this game. Sports. I'm sorry, it's not a game. It's a sport. How many of you know the difference between sports and game? What's the sport?
Bak sen buraya yapıyorsun. Bak şuraya bak. Bak şuraya boşluğa bak.
Correct. Thank you, Yasin. Well done. Yes, sports is a competition. You play athletically. There's a loser and winner. In game is like only for recreational purpose. The winning or losing is not a main purpose. So,
See, that's the problem. Bak şöyle. Someone take care of your child. Şöyle yapınca. Yeah. Be quiet.
listen. Okay, thank you. Okay, now this one, you get your hands on the belt. You know, right here. Actually, everybody see? I gotta keep my hands on the belt. Listen, after this one, I'm gonna have some tough guys come here among you. You're gonna do some wrestling of this, okay? We're not gonna have this one, but you're gonna do belt wrestling.
Order the nine.
Right here.
The nine.
We're gonna try this out. When I say go, we're gonna go, right? 1, 2, 3, go.
I don't even know how to swing. I don't like this kind. Wait, I'm a third.
Okay, great.
You can take it off, that's it. Now listen! Now your turn! You're gonna put this belt on! Who do you want to challenge? Get a challenge!